so for tonight's presentation, it's going to be over self-advocacy. So self-advocacy is an individual's ability to effectively communicate, convey, negotiate, or assert his or her own interests, desires, needs, and rights. It involves making informed decisions and taking responsibility for those decisions. It is important as we transition into college to understand what self-advocacy is, and we need to develop skills that will empower us to embark on our educational process. In the past, maybe your parents or adults may have made decisions for you or advocated on your behalf. Now that you're in college, you need to know your rights and responsibilities in order to advocate for yourself. Okay, so for this many lessons, students are going to be able to define rights and responsibilities, and they'll be able to identify the difference between a right and a responsibility. Given a list, students will explain rights and responsibilities, scoring at least 90% accuracy. So you must know your rights and responsibilities. So what are the differences between the two? The three. The rights, roles, and responsibilities. A right is a choice to make your own opinion and entitlement to things such as education, religion, and freedom of speech. Responsibilities are duties or something that an individual should do, such as following the law and the rules. So, what are the differences between rights and responsibilities? Sometimes people get confused about the different rights and responsibilities. So tonight we're going to spend some time talking about the difference between the two. So we have a multiple choice quiz we're going to do, and we're going to figure out the difference between rights or responsibilities. We'll have A, B, C, or D. So when we talk about independent living, is it a right, responsibility, both, or neither? So independent living, it's C. It is a right and your responsibility to decide where and what you want to live, and who do you want to live with, how you want to live. It is your right and it is your responsibility to find key information so you can decide what is best for you. Independent does not mean that no one's going to help you. You have the right to be as independent as you can be. Your choices should be respected, not ignored. And you do have the right to a decent life. What about to be listened to? You think it's a right, responsibility, both, or neither? To be listened to is a right. We all have a voice, and we all have the right to be heard. To be on time for school, what do you think? A right, responsibility, both, or is it neither? B, to be on time for school. It is our responsibility to make sure that we get up, we find transportation, call a friend, or a family member so that we can get to school on time. What about asking for accommodations? It's very important when we go to college. Is it a right, responsibility, both, or neither? Okay, it is C. Colleges are not required to monitor students or require the use of accommodations by students. Concerned professors sometimes refer students to the Disability Services Office if they feel assistance might be needed, but there is no requirement for instructors to refer students. It is your right and it is our responsibility to speak up and ask for accommodations. And then finally we have to ask for help when we need it. Right, responsibility, both, or neither? The answer is C. We do have the right to ask for help, and it is our responsibility to stand up for ourselves and ask for help when we need it. And finally we have culture and sports. Right, responsibility, both, or neither? You do have the right to take equal part in arts, sports, and leisure. Schools need to work to include children with disabilities in arts and sports. You have the right to play sports with others who have disabilities. You have the right to play sports that are open to everyone. The answer there is A. You do have the right to take equal parts in art, sports, and leisure. And then remember your rights. The freedoms that are guaranteed by the state are known as rights. Freedom of expression and freedom of religion are among the rights that are guaranteed to us in the United States by the Bill of Rights and the first 10 amendments to the U.S. Constitution. Access to public schooling and the ability to vote at 18 are 2 additional constitutional amendments. And then finally, remember your responsibilities. These are duties and things that we must follow. Thank you.